we do see a fundamental change with how people are interacting. And I think people are coming to search and asking longer, more nuanced questions. And that's because the new ways that AI can help is able to take into account a lot of information from a user. So you could write maybe multiple sentences even of something you're looking for. And through AI, it can do research, it can help problem solve, it can give you a helpful reply with then links to click in and dig deeper. Yeah, so our latest models actually take advantage of a bunch of reinforcement learning techniques that help it become extra accurate. And now, in general, AI models are, have a tendency to make mistakes at very small probabilities. But in general, what we've done with AI mode and our newest models, which will also be coming to AI overviews, is that the model really makes a plan to research your question. It also backs up its work. It really looks to verify its information. And if it can't verify the information, it will actually reason and do follow-up queries to get more, which makes it more accurate. It's especially sensitive in areas such as health or finance, where you really want to make sure that the model is as accurate as possible. So it will do even more work to get it right. So those are a couple steps we've done that have really improved accuracy of the models. I think the other thing is this is built on 25 years of Google's core search systems. So when there's content that we think might be spam content or problematic content that's meant to manipulate or mislead people, that also will be something that the model takes into account and probably not use that kind of information. Yeah, so we believe that the best version of search has more personal context and awareness of you, so that it can be helpful with particular types of questions. The last thing I said is extra important with particular questions. We don't think that it's helpful to try to personalize facts or information that's like a business address, right? And so that helps a lot with things like filter bubbles. But in areas where you actually want an opinion or you want recommendations, so this could be where to eat, it could be a decision you're making for a purchase, what car to buy, where to take your family on its next vacation. These are the kinds of areas we want to help with personalization. And with those, we're going to use search history, both with core search history and also AI mode history, to get a better sense of who you are to help in those instances. And then you'll also be able to connect your Gmail account for enhanced personalization on an opt-in basis. And for all of these services, users have total control. They can disconnect the accounts. They can also turn off search history if they want, or they can clear it or have it set up to be only on for a certain amount of days before it forgets. There's many tools available that ultimately let the user be in control of their privacy. Yeah, so the models actually use the existing search signals in order to surface helpful websites and information within the AI response. So the way that we designed AI mode, because it's critical to us that we connect you and link to websites and the richness of the web, is that as you see the response render, there's websites that are related at the top, on the side, and on the bottom, depending on mobile and desktop, and then throughout the response. So the models learn to link to various websites and insert trays of content, like extra sections, like further reading. Now the question is, well, what websites do they pick to put in there? How does the model learn that? And the answer is that it's very similar to the same signals that are being used today. So when you ask, if you look at the Google helpfulness guidelines for search, there's principles and guidelines around creating high quality original content that answers the user's question and is clear, does not mislead users, all of that stuff. And then that shows up in our search systems and people click on those things and the system learns that for a given query, these websites are very helpful. So what'll happen is, because AI mode uses Google search under the hood, it'll likely feature similar kinds of websites where it has data to suggest that they're helpful for those questions. So the advice to the SEO community is to continue doing the things that website owners do today, to produce original and helpful content.